Alrighty, guys, welcome back. It's your host, IDJESTER. We're going to be playing the true solo mode for Dead of Winter. This is something we've been working on for a while. I finally got around to. We actually played this not too long ago, a couple months ago, with a couple cards that I created, thinking that this was going to be a good AI mode, and then I created some more cards and printed them out and never went back and played Den of Winter again. So now we're finally getting around to it. I have my new Crisis deck of cards. Basically, this is the game kind of giving you different encounters, different adventures, things that are going to happen, decisions you're going to have to make that'll help the solo player play the game, I think, correctly, unlike some of the other solo modes or the way it's designed originally. I think this is going to be a really good solo game, and it just needs the right finishing touches. So with that said, let's try it out and give it a whirl, and I would love to hear your thoughts, comments, suggestions down below. Again, this is just a deck that I created. It's got all kinds of different encounters and decisions and things that are going to work sometimes for the players, sometimes against the players, sometimes going to give them tough decisions, and make things interesting for the player. So the player, being solo, you're going to start with 4 characters. You're going to draw 5 out of the box, and you're going to keep 4 of them. And then you're going to have 6 rounds. You're going to have a starting morale of 5. And then we're going to roll randomly to determine the starting location of the zombies, which you will see here shortly. So, let's get it to the table and show ya what we got here. Alright. So we'll get to the rest of it here, but this is our deck. I should mention we are playing with everything. We're playing with the original Dead of Winter. We're playing with the Long Road. We're also playing with the Warring Colonies, but we're not going to be using any of this stuff other than the characters that come with it. That's the only thing that we're going to be adding, really, to be honest. So we're just adding all the characters in there, and you can see there's quite a variety of them once you do get them all added in there. Alright. And so we're going to shuffle, 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 and shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. And we're going to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 characters. We're going to keep the other characters deck because we might be using that. Maria Lopez, which is the teacher. She's got a special ability. Once per round, you may kill a zombie in the school. Do not roll for exposure. We got Janet Taylor, which is a nurse. Once per round, when performing a search at the hospital. Keep an extra card. She's going to be helpful. We'll keep her around. Sparky the dog. Probably get rid of him. Graybeard. Once per round, you may take a card at random from another player and place it into your hand, which doesn't really do much in solo. Maybe we won't get rid of him. Sparky. When rolling for exposure with Sparky, roll a bite. Treat it as if you rolled a wound. When spreading a bite effect, ignore Sparky. And Lewis Gray. Actually, I'm going to get rid of him. Or keep these 4. So our leader is actually going to be Maria Lopez. I like to put these by, there we go, initiative. We're going to get rid of Sparky. We don't need no stinking dogs. I'm not an animal lover, so sorry, Sparky. You're out of here. We have the other locations set up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're not going to be using any of the other places for referencing. We now need to get out our characters here. Oh my gosh. This is a... Oh, I found Sparky. That doesn't help, does it? Doesn't help at all. Alright. Oh, here's this dude. Graybeard. Oh, here's Maria Lopez. Here's Janet Taylor. One more. We did pretty good finding them, actually. Sometimes it takes 10 minutes to find them. We're looking for the lady with the book. Where's the lady with the book? Is this the lady with the book? No. No. Maybe she's in the second bag. Here she is, right there. All right. Great. We found these pretty quick, actually, which is lovely. All right. Let me put these other ones away. For now, I have a feeling we'll probably find a couple and we'll have to dig them out. But for now, I'll put these other ones away. All right, here we go. I am, all right, so, here we go. You can go there. Hello. You can go there. You, Grandpa. Alright, Colony, once per round, you may, oh yeah, take a card. Alright, so now we have our starting resources. You can shuffle this up. You can tell it says starter item on there. We're going to shuffle this deck up, and we are going to draw 8 of these items at random. Two. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, we got medicine, food, medicine, junk, medicine, and junk. So we got a little bit of food, a little bit of medicine. All right. Next thing we're going to do is take a secret card. But before we get our secret card, we have to roll. We got to find out. So the first thing you do is roll 2d6 to find out how many zombies start in the colony. Obviously, low would be better. We rolled 9, which is not low. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh boy. And we roll to see how many outside the colony we start with. 7. And now we're going to roll to see where they start. 2, 6, 5. 1. And that's 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to need 2 more. 4 and 2. Oh, jeez. This is not looking good for the home team. Holy cow. Okay. That's a lot of enemies. Holy cow. That's a lot of enemies. Here's my bag of dice. I knew I'd have my bag of dice around here somewhere. Alright, let's hope we can not die off too quick here. That's not even the right dice. This must be for that other Warring Colonies expansion or something. I don't know. Alright, you get 2 for the player and 1 for every other character, so we're going to be rolling 6 dice. Here it is. Couldn't find it. Holy cow. Holy cow, there's a lot of zombies in there. Jeez Louise. That's crazy. That is crazy. Alright, the last thing we got to do is roll for our secret that we have to complete, along with removing all of the zombies. We need to get 3 medicine cards. Alright, so we got to remember that. So we got to have 3 medicine cards. Remove all the zombies before the end of the 6 turns. Or if our morale gets too low. And yeah, that should be quite a task. So let's go. So we don't draw one of these cards at the beginning of the round. You draw it at the end of the round for the next round. So the last thing you do in the round is draw one of these, which will take effect into the next round. And again, this is a deck of cards that will just give you lots of different events and special activities and choices to make that'll interfere or hamper or help you try to complete your objectives. So, and that has been shuffled. You can clearly see that. Alright, now, we do need a crisis for the round. The crisis is Killer Instinct. We need either food or medicine. Food or medicine equal to the number of non-exiled players, so that's going to be 4. We need 4 food or medicine. If we fail, we're going to add 3 zombies to the hospital and 3 zombies to the gas station. Gas station and hospital are over here, 3 each. And then, yeah, so that is our objective for the round. Alright, let's see what we can do. Let's see what we can do. Let's see how bad... Oh, wow, lots of high numbers. That's really helpful. That is really helpful. Okay. Alright, Maria obviously needs to go to the school, because that's where she's a teacher. She knows the school. She knows how to get around the school. There's no zombies at the school, actually. The librarian, once per round, you may perform a search in the library. You get to look at 2 cards. That's not too bad. Search at the hospital. You can look and keep an extra 1. He attacks in a 1 or higher, so he is going to be our main killer, I think. So We're going to move Maria. Where's good old Maria? Here's Maria. We're going to move her to the school. We're going to move her to the school. And she's got to roll for exposure. Nothing. She's good. All right. That's the way we like it. So. Right. Yeah. As far as the other crisis cards go, you can just put these back in the box, get rid of them, throw them in the trash can or whatever. I don't care. You're probably never going to use those. So, what are we going to do? What are we going to do? Let's see, what does she search? She searches a 2 or higher. So, we're going to have her search the school. Oh, I can't be messing with these dice. What are you doing, Jester? Got to remember, don't touch the dice. We'll use a 3 for her. She'll search. And she finds the art of being neither seen nor heard. Once per round, when this survivor performs an attack, do not roll for exposure. Oh my gosh, that's really helpful. That's really helpful. Okay. Alright. I think we want to get Janet. The hospital. Janet's going to go to the hospital. And she's going to roll to see if bad things happen. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Are you kidding me? Oh, no. I think that's the bad one. Are you kidding me? I think that's the bad one. Is that the bad one? Is that the bit? You got bit one? Oh, my God. Is that really going to happen to me this quickly in the game? I cannot believe it. Oh my God. Rolling for exposure. Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, and she's killed. Right. Okay, lovely. So, bye, Janet. Thanks for playing. You're dead. Boom. Congratulations. She got eaten by this little zombie there. This little baby one. Okay, well, we lose her morale. That's not good. Poor Janet. Poor Janet. Aw. She was so close to helping. Alright. Stupid die. I'm going to have him kill a zombie. And kill a zombie 3. So that we'll start there. We'll start there. So he's going to roll 3 dice. He's okay. He's okay. He's okay. Alright, we got 2 6s left. Cleared out the zombies a little bit. That's good. I don't know if I want to send Alex out. We do still need to get some... We have 3 medicine. We got 3 food. We actually only need 2 because there's only 2 there. Alright, so... Junker Advance. Reroll an unused action die you control. So what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? I'm thinking about sending her out to the library. Sure, why not? Send her out there. Okay, she's okay. She needs to search. She's gonna search. She gets to look at and keep an additional card. So she finds, a crossbow and arrow and an outsider. Okay, well, we got our person back. So, add the tapped card of the survivor deck to your fouling and place their matching standee in the colony. We found someone. Look at that. Lovely. This bow and arrow, what does this do? Once per round, when the survivor performs an attack, do not roll for exposure and move one noise token from the survivor's location. Right, so one extra person. That person she finds is going to be Thomas Hart, the soldier. Nice. Right. Once per round, you may kill 2 zombies of the colony. Do not roll for exposures. And he shows up, I believe, at the colony. And we got him right here. So we replace Janet with Thomas. Hey, Thomas. And he is going to use that die to immediately kill 2 zombies. Boom, boom. And we don't roll for exposure. That was nice. Things are going along swimmingly other than poor Janet. We can ignore that. So we have 2 survivors. We're going to need a food and a medicine. Alright, so we did manage it, so that's good. We got 2 guys there taking care of business. Alright. Now we have our interaction with the game here. As the game is now decided to, we're at the end of the round. We've used all our actions up. We've done the colony phase. We pay the food. We check the waste. We remove the crisis. We add 2 bullets and we add zombies. Let's remember all this good stuff, right? Killing survivors. When a survivor is bitten, he is killed. Good thing that she was out by herself, or she could have infected everyone. Adding zombies. Alright. There's no empty entrances space. You alright? No? Add 1 zombie to the colony for every 2 survivors. Present there, rounding up. So we're going to add 1 back here. Add 1 zombie at each non-colony location for every survivor there. So she gets 1. She gets 1 over here. Is that it? That's it, huh? That's it. Alright. I think that's it. Pretty sure. Okay, now I think we finally get around to finding out what has befallen us. Oh, great. The very first one. The end of times. Oh, great. That can't be good. It says, waiting for the end to come each day can drive a person mad. It might even drive them to do something they normally wouldn't do. Choice. Option 1. You can only read, before you make a decision, you can only read the first sentence. The first sentence outlines what is going to happen here. There must be 3 turns or left in the game to choose this option. Option 2. Because we have more than 3 turns left in the game, we have to choose option 2. Add 1d6 zombies to the outpost and move the round maker up 1 space. Then roll 1d6 and kill off that many helpless survivors. For each helpless survivor killed this way, lower the morale by 1. Well, we got pretty lucky. We don't have any of those. So, add 1d6 zombies. 6! All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 zombies. There you go. Then move the round marker up a space. Then roll 1d6 and kill off that many helpless survivors. Well, we would kill off 4 helpless survivors. There isn't that many there. And for each helpless survivor we would have been killed, then we would lower the morale by 1. Fortunately, we don't have to worry about that. Alright, so that was the end of times. Could have happened, but we got away with that a little bit. So that is the end of the round. We will move the round marker down. Now we go on to round number 2. We still get 4 dice. Because we got Thomas Hart now. Alright. We got to reveal the crisis first. The crisis is the night is dark. We need fuel equal to the number of non-exiled players. If we fail, we're going to draw the top 3 cards of the we're not using the Rexion experiment deck. So what we will do is we will ignore this card and we'll draw another one. Location fire, number of non-exiled players. That's a pretty interesting artwork there. Choose a random location, kill all survivors and all zombies at the location, and remove this location's search deck from the game. Location fire. We need duels equal to the number of exiled players. I don't even think, do we have tools? Yes, we actually have tools. It's got the little tool icon on there, so I guess we can use these for tools. Okay. Let's see what we can do. Let's see what we can do. Ooh, nice high numbers again. That's lovely. 3 5s and 3 3s. That's kind of easy to figure out. Alright, Thomas Hart. Once per round, you may kill 2 zombies in the colony. Do not roll for exposure. He does need a 5+. So we'll use a 5+. We will kill 2 zombies. Bang, bang. You're dead. She has a 5+ to attack, which she will do. And she'll kill off this zombie over there in the library. We don't have to roll for exposure. And remove one noise token from the survivor's location. Lovely. Alright. I'm going to have Maria spend a 3 in search. Alright, once per round you may kill a zombie at the school. Alright, she can kill a zombie for free. Yeah, we're going to have her do that. Kill that zombie off. And then I'm going to have her search. Football pads. If you roll a bit results on the exposure dice, treat it as a blank. Nice. So she's got some football pads, some shoulder pads on. Nice. All right. Plus, she doesn't roll for exposure when she fights a zombie, and she can fight a zombie at the school for free. So, oh, actually, she only needs a 1 or higher for that. So let's use the 3 instead. 1 plus. Once per round, you may kill one zombie at the school. Do not roll for exposure. Okay. Alright, we didn't get any supplies yet, so that's kind of interesting. I'm going to have her... Oh, she would have to use a 5 to get that search. Alright, we're going to have her search at the library and dry. She gets 2. Oh, good. Food and food. Food or trade. Food or trade. Edmund food to the food supply. Cool. Alrighty. So she found a little bit of food that she could donate to if she needed, but we don't need it right now. We have 1 die remaining. I'm going to have Graybeard kill a zombie. Hopefully he doesn't die. Oh, it's on the edge. I'm going to roll that again. He's going to take a wound, isn't he? Yeah. All right, Graybeard, way to go. What? The survivor receives a frostbite wound token. It is considered a wound. At the beginning of each of your turns, each survivor you control that has 1 or more frostbite wounds receives an additional wound. So, great. Just great. Whoa. All right. Well, well, well. Way to go, buddy. All right. So I guess we need... I guess we'll donate 2 tools for that. All right. What else? We're out of dice already. So we will turn these 2 in. We'll complete this. Ooh. Okay. We will draw another card, right? Because we're at the end. We've done the... we got to add zombies, right? So we got to add a zombie here. We got to add a zombie over here. And we got to add a zombie over here. All right, and then we add our crisis. Escape prisoner. You find out that one of your survivors was actually an escape prisoner that was doing some hard time. They were being transported to the patrol hearing when all this went down hell, and somehow they ended up with you. Option 1, we need all the bodies and helping hands we can find. Or option 2, we can't have dissent in the group. So those are our 2 choices. We have to either call out the prisoner, or we have to decide whether or not we need every able body we can get. And of course, based on your decision, you may or may not like what happens. I don't know. It's been a long time since I created these cards. I don't even know what the good answer is. But we're going to say we're going to play good. We're going to play good and peaceful. We're going to try. So we're going to choose option number 1. Option number 1 is we need all the bodies and helping hands we can find. So we've decided to leave their past in the past. But in all reality, no one really trusts them. Your second lowest influence person can't have any items or be left alone at the colony. Our second lowest. Actually, he is now our leader. It's Alexis. Oh, really? Ooh, Alexis, what have you done? Alexis Gray, the librarian. The librarian did it in the hallway with the butcher knife. Alright, so, we need all the bodies and helping hands we can find, so we decided to leave their past in the past. But in all reality, no one really trusts this person. Your second lowest influence person can't have any items. Oh, no! Oh, or be left alone at the colony. They are not allowed to travel outside of the colony unless escorted by the leader of your group. So actually, she loses all these items with the bow and arrow and the food. Oh, gone. She can't have any items, but what she can do, she can turn these in for food. So she's going to do that before she loses it, but she'll lose the bow and arrow. Oh no! What a terrible event! Poor Alexis. Oh my gosh, Alexis, what did you do? I want to put a token on her as a reminder. She can't be left alone. She's our escape prisoner. Oh, and she is going to donate some food, though. 1, 2 food. So she will donate this 2 food and get rid of the bow and arrow. Just because everyone wants to be a jerk to her. Oh, boy, what a terrible event. I mean, yeah, it could have been worse, but still. Alright, that's the end of the round. The round marker goes down. We gather these up. He gets another wound marker. I think. Right? Right? Let's see. Let's see. We rolled a frostbite. At the beginning of your new turn, each survivor has 1 or more frostbite wound tokens on it. Receives an additional wound token. That seems overly aggressive. Seems overly aggressive. Okay. Start of the round. We got a new crisis. New revolt. Oh, no. This is bad. Is that food? That is? Okay, that is food. We have to kill the 2 survivors with the highest influence. As all the young people decide to kill the old people. Or the young influence kill the old influence. That's great. Not good that time. 3 2s, 2 3s, and a 5. Okay. Well, he's going to use the 5 for a special ability. Bang, bang, you're dead. Actually, bang, bang, you're dead. Might as well kill those 2. Don't have to roll for exposure either. She can kill a zombie at the school. Doesn't have to roll for exposure. Alexis is our... She's going to have to come back. Do we have any fuel? We have no fuel. God. So she's going to have to roll for exposure. She exposes us all and we die. Okay, nothing. But she has got to stick there now because she is our escaped prisoner. And no one trusts her. So she's going to have to stay here. Taking up space for no good reason. But I'm going to send this guy out. Get him out of here because I don't like what's going on with him. We're going to send him to the gas station. Hopefully he doesn't die. I'll get a wound. Wait a minute now. Wait a minute now. Wait a minute. Wait a cotton picking second now. You just hold on a second there, mister. When you're gonna kill us, I want you out of my colony. Okay. How many? How many? Thought they can only have so many bites. Hmm. Well, well, well. How come I can't find, There's all the new zombies that you can add to your game that has all kinds of crazy nonsense. That's insane. The game's already hard enough. You want to throw in monsters that will be extremely hard. Oh yeah, that makes a lot of sense, doesn't it? Where is our... I will tell you what, the Long Night rule booklet is kind of bad. The original rule booklet, I bet you I find the information much quicker. I bet you I find it much quicker. I mean, how long did that take me? Like 10 seconds. If a survivor has 3 or more wounds on it, is killed. Boom, there you go. So, our bunny here, Graybeard, is dead. So he bites the bullet, and we're going to lose another morale. So that's our second one that's been killed. We're doing really good at this game. We're killing them off left and right. That's why I wanted them out of my colony, though. We have an escaped prisoner. We still have some dice to spend, though, so that's good. You're dead. Congratulations, you're gone. Alright. The new guy we found, thank God, is actually doing pretty good for us. We're going to kill a zombie. Hopefully not die. Hang on, before I do that. We have the football pants. She's really good at not... She needs to come back. She's coming back. Yeah, she's got to roll for exposure to come back. Nothing. Oh, thank God. Okay. But she can actually kill zombies and not be damaged. Unfortunately, she needs a 4 or higher. We didn't roll a 4 or higher. Do not roll for exposure. If I roll a bite, I can turn it into a blank, so that's pretty good. We're going to send our... She can't go anywhere. Oh my gosh, so we're going to have to risk him? No, he's got to stay and kill zombies. You know what? I'm going to undo that. Instead of sending her back, it's kind of dumb. I'm going to just have her search. Search here. Found some 2 food. That's nice. Going to have her search again. Some rope. Rope is a random item. Rope can be equipped to a survivor that shares a location with the survivor you control. The survivor cannot perform actions, participate in combat, or voluntarily move. Immediately remove this card from the game if this survivor shares a space with a friendly survivor. Okay, I don't get that at all, but okay. So she's got a whole bunch of stuff. We have 2 2s left. What can we do? We can kill. I guess we're going to... Do we risk shooting? We got nobody that can heal. We only have 2 2s. The only number is she can search and he can shoot. Those are the only things I can do with a 2. She can search, he can shoot. So we're going to have him shoot and kill a zombie. Please don't die. Okay. Did we remove the zombie? We didn't remove the zombie. And last, he's going to shoot again. Why not? Okay. Kill off that zombie. Where did all of our guys go? Oh, I know they got all killed. That's right. I guess we need some food, eh? We're going to turn these 2 food in to keep our people happy. Add zombies. She's going to get a zombie over here. That's it. No, wait. What's zombie here? We only have 3 survivors, which means we actually lose a die. So 2 for me and 1 for each survivor. All right, so frostbite turns into a wound. Okay. End of the round. Let's see what lovely thing. The stranger. We caught someone sneaking into the colony. Was he spent as a spy? No one is sure, but some people think we need to interrogate him with violence. If needed to find the answers, all of our lives could be at risk if we don't get the answers. Option 1, you take him out and chain him to a tree to interrogate him. Option number 2, you try and convince him to join your group. Oh, again, you can't read past that first sentence. What do we want to do? Do we want to chain him up to a tree outside our building? Or do we want to see if he'll join us? We could use somebody. Let's try joining us. You try and convince him to join your group. Roll a d6. On a 4 or higher, we get to draw a random survivor card and add it to our group. No. On 1 to 3, you lose half of your action dice rounded up next turn. As we try to interrogate him, he chooses not to join us, and instead we lose 3 action dice. That's the end of the round. That was really bad. Oh, we're gonna all die. I hope you see what's coming. I see what's coming. Do you see what's coming is the question. Right, we have empathy. We need 3 of anything. 3 of anything, which is good because we're almost out of supplies. We have 2 medicine and a couple of food. We're all gonna die. We're all gonna die. All right. So we only get 2 nice. Congratulations on epic failing. Oh, at least they're high dice. Alright, so he's going to use this action to kill 2 zombies. Boom, boom, they're dead. Doesn't need to roll for exposure. This time I am going to have her come back. She does have to roll for exposure coming back, which is okay. Which is fine. Now she can add 2 more food to the stockpile. So that's 2 food. We'll make it 3 food. We'll donate the 3 food. That's fine. I have a 4 dice, which she's going to use to... This is not going great. I'm just saying it's not going super great. We need some more supplies, and nobody's out there getting supplies. She can't go up by herself. So you know what we're going to do? We're going to have Thomas and Alexa go out. The 2 of them are going to go to the gas station. So I have to roll for exposure. We'll roll for Thomas first. He's okay. We'll roll for Alexis. She takes a wound. That's all right. That's all right. That's all right. That's all right. They made it over there. And now he will search. See what they can find. Lighter. Once per round, when this survivor performs an attack, you may place a fuel card in the waste without using its effect to kill 4 zombies. Oof. Alright. Unfortunately, that is all we can do because we lost our dice. We have enough resources to pay for this. How many cards do we have in the waste? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's getting pretty full. We have the crisis. Tensions are high. There's been a lot of yelling and screaming at the compound lately. Tempers are high. Fights break out. If this continues, somebody's going to end up dead. Option 1, everyone is just going to have to go their own separate ways. Option 2, unity for all. Do we want everyone to separate and keep away from one another as the tensions are high? Or do we want to have unity, togetherness? There's only 3 of us left. We're going to go with togetherness. Option 2. Unity for all. Your highest numbered influence survivor. Which is Thomas. Takes 2 wounds. And they lose their actions next round. Well, 2 wounds is going to kill him. So he dies. He has 3 wounds now. We lose another survivor. Oh my gosh. And I think all the items he carries is dead. And our escaped prisoner is now almost in charge. Interesting how that worked out. Your highest numbered influence survivor takes 2 wounds and they lose all their actions next round, but you can heal a wound on a different survivor and draw a random starting supply card. Actually, we get to heal her up then. And we get a starting supply card. Funny. Oh, she can't keep it though. She can't keep it because she's the escaped prisoner. She's not allowed any items. She found food. When she eats herself. Chomp, 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 chomp. She's going to eat it herself. Greeny Alexis is such a greeny little girl. Oh my gosh. So he's dead. Congratulations. Our military guy has been killed by this psychopath. I'm telling you, there's something wrong with this lady. She's a psychopath. She looks so harmless and so like librarian. Look at me. I'm just a librarian. There's nothing wrong with me. Wrong. She's killing everyone. Everyone that goes near her dies. End of the round, and I'm going to go ahead and call this an episode. It's almost midnight already, and it's not going as planned for us. I just wanted to try this out and see how my little crisis deck is doing great. I love my crisis deck. Unfortunately, the characters we have just aren't getting along with them. Holy cow. But I like how this is written a nice narrative story as I'm playing through it. That's what I'm trying to get. And just by having these events happen, you kind of understand the story that's going on, unlike this nonsense. So anyways, let me know your thoughts, comments, suggestions, questions down in the comments section down below. And we're going to try this again probably tomorrow and give it another whirl. Get some new characters out here and see how they can do and see if somehow maybe we just got bad draws and bad choices or whatever. And obviously all the cards that we choose, if we chose the other option, other things would happen. Maybe good, maybe not as good, maybe worse. Who knows? You got 2 options. You have to make your decision based on what it tells you, kind of like outlines what's going to happen. And that's the narrative and the story that I think Dead of Winter should be talking about, as opposed to having a crisis card that's 1,000 words and like never, hardly ever happens. So, and I can understand that completely, because when you're playing multiplayer, you're playing with 3, 4, 5 people. You have a lot of interaction with the players and stuff. But as a solo player, I'm not having that interaction with the players. I want the game to interact with me. I want the game to kind of narrate the story. And you can't get that with those crisis cards. So that's what I'm trying to get around with my crisis cards, which I think did a pretty good job of talking about his story and kind of outlining what was going on and driving the narrative, which is, I think, the important part. Again, let me know your thoughts, comments, questions, suggestions, whatever, down in the comments section down below. I'd love to hear what you guys have to say. Look for another episode of this if you're interested to see how another group of adventurers may go through the deck and get different events and see how they might fare. Until then, my friends, take care of yourselves. Don't forget, like, subscribe, do all that fun stuff. If you wouldn't mind, I would appreciate it. And again, questions, comments, suggestions, anything you can think of, let me know in the comment section down below. If you have a story card you would like me to create, I'd love to hear your suggestions. And maybe we'll add that into our deck. So thanks, everyone. Until we see you next time, take care of yourselves. And don't you forget, I will see you all down the line. Have a good night, and we'll see you.